our tourism is focusing on the domestic tourism or the tourists from abroad. That is to be very clearly to be done. Because some of the poorer countries are there, those who are also Buddhist countries, particularly in the Southeast Asian countries. So if they have to come to our Pushpagiri, Lalitagiri and other areas, so naturally Paradip port must be having one of the domestic, that is the terminal also. That is one berth where the passenger traffic should be allowed. It is not there so far. We have not focused on that. Among select and the poor people, those were also good writers. They're poets. They used to write travel books. So they will be writing in their own language, and ultimately people from China, which is also flourished a country because they have got a lot of money for tourism. Now the entire world is depending on the tourism from China because their financial position is also very good. European countries have gone down. American people, those who are not interested to come to here because they don't have the area to be, the money to be spent over here. With this high-end tourism is very poor in Odisha. It cannot be developed also overnight. So we have to focus on those South Asian countries, Buddhists, and developing this Pushpagiri, Lalitagiri, that circuit. This is one. Second thing is, Puri temple, for all the Hindu heritage sites, foreigners are not allowed. That is the other from the religion. Why should they come? Our beaches, we have not developed or we have not focused so far. There is no good toiletry. There is no stay. Mr. Panigrai was telling homestay was there for the last 30 years. But I have personally applied for my homestay to convert my house. It is not, they have not permitted. The point is nowadays this internet system is there. Booking is also available world over. It is not done. So the point is, another very important point I want to focus over here, if it is being recorded, that is viability gap funding. We are wasting our money, just like the previous 24 years government. We are doing the same thing, which will not give any result for the Odisha tourism at all. See, we are flying to Bangkok, Kuala Lumpur and Dubai from Bhubaneswar. The air travel has been subsidized through the viable gap funding. Those who are moving around, the rich people from Odisha, the people from Andhra Pradesh, West Bengal, even from Jharkhand, and these people, they are coming by train to Bhubaneswar. From here, they are purchasing tickets to fly. Okay. My point is, the same viability gap funding should be diverted for the foreign tourists to come over here and to stay in our hotels. Thank you.
Okay. First, that UNESCO World Heritage thing, the tag you were talking about, I'll come to you, but see, that was, you can say, a thing of the past. I'll not say that UNESCO World Heritage sites have lost their values or that is not considered by foreign tourists. But now when we are in current generation, and as it was being said, that storytelling is most important thing in current days. So if we can devise a constructive strategy to market whatever is available, even without a UNESCO World Heritage tag, we could fetch much better results. So rather than waiting for those monuments and those historical achievements or those traditions, as you said about Rath Yatra and all, to come under that UNESCO tag, we should not be wasting our time just to wait for that. We could always start promoting it through various means, creating positive storylines and promoting in all the channels which are possible, which are now accessible by all the tourists worldwide, including the domestic tourists. So there's no constraint. So whatever is available, we should be working on it. That is the first thing. And my colleague, he must be aware of how the red tapeism work, how diplomacy work. It is not very easy. You apply and you get that tag. There must be so much of compliances, and then but it is something which is beyond our league. As a stakeholder, tourism stakeholder, what we should be working on, whatever is available. As he mentioned, there are so many places out here within Odisha as well, which just need to be popularized. We just need to tell to the world that these things are there which nobody is doing. So UNESCO, we should not be waiting for it. That tag will come in its own time whenever it comes. So then we can try to encash on that, but till then we can work on a similar thing. And as you said, sir, a couple of things you said about the foreign tourist and all. whole of the world, I'm saying, and my friend will be most happy out here, on this context, though it will not go against the inbound tourist as such. Whole world is seeing India as a market because of its market size, the size with which its middle class income group is increasing. So when whole world is eyeing India as the source market, why India can't see India as a source market? So this is the vision of our Prime Minister. In fact, day before yesterday, our tourism minister has also said the same thing. Ki we are not factoring in the kind of potential which has within the country, which is easy to tap immediately. But that is something which is readily available, no visas, nothing of that sort. We just need to improve upon, as you said, highways being built up. As you said about Andhra, most of the people are driving. I believe from Vizag, people are driving to Gopalpur and to Odisha and all those things. So that happens because of those better highways. This is coming. Connectivity is the key, sir. What we see is two things we were discussing prior to the session as well. Infrastructure we need to keep on improving upon. Basic infrastructure, inventories, room inventories, and incidentals as well. Building up, I was telling a classic example of Delhi, which I feel is an active to, or which a deterrent to a positive growth. You build up a convention center which is capable of handling, say, 50,000 people at a stretch, at a single day. But you are not building an equivalent number of room inventory in the near vicinity. So that is where that synergy is needed, as my colleague was rightly saying, that we should be focusing more on synergy so that all departments work in tandem. They synergize their efforts and results will definitely come. Foreign tourists will definitely come once they see that they are not subject to these kind of missing the dots, which I'll say, that they land up in a homestay and they are not getting the basic hygiene which they expect. Because then they'll be rating, and they'll be, rather than making it a negative story, instead of making a positive story. So we should be, whatever is available, we should be constructing on it. And air connectivity and all, I am against it, because I believe government did the right thing to increase and give subsidy to the flights, because once more people move, and as you were saying, Buddhist circuit is there, so these Southeastern countries, Bangkok and all those things, a lot of Buddhist tourists will definitely come. So we need to start somewhere.
जदि आपंक आम भिडी भल लगा तेब आम चैनल को लाइक शेयर और सब्सक्राइब करने को जमा भी भूलु नहीं।